And it's blowing 40 knots consistently outside. Consistently. I tried to furl the head sail. And it's not like I'm not strong enough. Bye, Barbados. We need to get to a place to fix this ship. It took so long. Unfortunately, Barbados doesn't have the infrastructure to accommodate fixing the boat, which is completely destroyed after crossing the Atlantic. Fortunately, some South Africans pointing me towards Clark's Court Bay in Grenada, where everybody stops to fix their boat after crossing the Atlantic and to hide from the hurricanes during hurricane season. So that's where we're heading. This next phase is just the working on the ship. I think it's the hardest out of everything that we have to do. But maybe not. Maybe it'll be easier than I think. I gotta clean this fiberglass. The mast has a piece of rigging that needs help. A bunch of the sail is messed up, a bunch of it. Genoa's got messed up parts. Need new Genoa sheet. There's one tore. The spinacker pole's bent and unusable now. The track's out, you guys need that. Gosh, there's so much to do. And there's a bunch of other stuff, I'm sure. So Grenada.
This is halfway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not gonna. This is halfway in your line. You
Yes.
just double it up.
So
You take that,
62.
stick it through,
Yeah.
and take all the line back through.
Till it's
line
all
back
out.
Through, never
Yep.
mind, and then
Pull it tight.
cinch it up.
That's it.
Obviously, that's not.
Okay, that's super easy.
It is super
Yeah.
easy. Quality.
I was told to lift like Indian. Batteries is we've got to cut this here and we've got to attach the control pins, which turns on, it's for the remote. You need a remote to turn this on. And we got to bypass that remote system. is the amazing Hugo.
Hello.
What's your channel called?
Boat Life is Best, where I do interviews. There will be one up with Kimmer as well. But,
Yeah, dude, he's giving me a sea anchor and a bunch of line. I made this awesome little button on my inverter, so now when I make rice, I don't have to twist these little tiny wires together. Metal bolt that goes through, no, all the way down at the very, very bottom.
yeah, man.
This gentleman might help me out. He's a good friend. James is a freaking stud. Let's go. Look at these guys.
Hello.
What's up?
I got my grandbaby.
You guys said you wanted more sailing videos, so I'm gonna go to Puerto Rico, America, get my doggy, come back, and sail. It's gonna be at the back. Nice.
That was almost too hard.
That was almost too much muscle, man. Hey, thank you very much.
All right, man. A lot there.
See you later, Pele. Bye, Grenada. Bye, Grenada. Bye. I always get nervous. It's been a while since I've sailed. I sailed last night as a test run, but we're going for it. We're about to be out there again, and it's been a while. And it's gonna be windy. as all hell. Got me with the both sails full out, the Genoa and the main. I saw it coming, and instead of reefing, I kind of wanted to get caught in it to see to learn how bad it would be and stuff, and to kind of like see if I was right about it being a squall. Getting hit by another squall, this is crazy. I left the main and the Genoa furled and reefed because I knew better. We still heeled over pretty good. Up. Well, I wasn't sleeping. I was like taking just a small nap. And it's blowing 40 knots consistently outside. Consistently. Which is way too much for my sail setup. I mean, I'm reefed all the way with my main sail. I just don't have a deep third reef. And I tried to furl the head sail. And it's not like I'm not strong enough. I pulled a good amount of rope in. It's like it's not furling. The furler's broken or something, but I don't think that doesn't make sense because it's holding the sail shape when I tightened it up. I think I did furl a little bit, but I pulled so much line in, it should almost be all the way furled. mind these winds, but if I was gonna be in these winds, I'd have the mainsail all the way down. Just a little bit of that Genoa out. That needs to be changed. It's so rusty. The shackle holding on the main sheet. And that control line's gonna snap. All right, we arrived in Puerto Rico, but I'm having a really difficult time sailing into the bay that I want to sail, where I want to dock at because of the angle of the wind, and that we can't just motor in because the motor's lost power due to all the growth on the propeller. Now I need to book the tickets, pick up the dog. I need to figure out where the boat's gonna go. There's so much stuff. I can't film any of this because I gotta do it on my phone, but everything closed at 6 and I'm like dipping in and out of service. I'm not close enough. Well, the American flag is finally toast. Make things worse, that's definitely a squall. So I've discovered if I run the motor while I have the sails out, I can actually make the angle just enough to do these tacks to get into where I need to go. such an incredible blue color. Nervous about seeing my doggy because my friend Jeff told me he hadn't seen his dog in like 3 years and it didn't even recognize him. It hasn't been 3 years, but we'll see.
This is Kimmer coming back from Puerto Rico. He hasn't seen his dog in 6 months, so let's go get the doggy.
Where's the doggy? There he is! There he is! There he is! There's the doggy! There's the doggy! There he Yeah! All right, easy. This is my tackle.